Thank you very much, everyone, for your participation. Next, as soon as the track clears, we'll have our strider practice. That'll be going on along that 4th straightaway. So if you've got a rider in that group, please get them near the track, and as soon as it clears with the other older, bigger riders, we'll get strider practice lined up, have our rider meeting, then we'll move into motors being posted at that point, and we'll begin the races. Okay, folks, got one other announcement here. We have a missing watch. So if you happen to have seen a blue Gizmo watch in the women's restroom, if you can please return that to Full Tilt, we would appreciate it. Its owner is missing it. Again, a blue Gizmo watch from the women's restroom. Okay, we are getting lined up here for moto number 1 of our 3-year-old balance bikes, also known as Striders. We're going to have Parker Evans, Dominic the Destroyer, Ollie Lundeen, Lily Olson, and Laura Zilke. So as soon as we get the word from the starting hill, excuse me, we will get this baby kicked off. And out of this group of 5 riders, we're going to take our top 2 in the first round, top 2 in the second round to move it to that main event. All right, here we go, kicking it off really hard. We've got our rider out of Dingman's. That's going to be Dominic coming up hard. Then we're going to have the 818 bike of Ollie. There we go. Ollie ends up pulling it out. There you go. Okay, all you Striders back onto the finish. Oh, waiting over here. Okay, there you go. And then we've got moto number 2. This is going to be Brody, Liam, Grayson, George, and Lillian. As they come down that 4th straightaway, we've got a couple kids really going for it. Oh my gosh, look at their fast little feet. Got to look where you're going. All right, number 209 in the lead. That's Grayson, followed by the 965 bike of George. Whoa, George takes a little bit of a tumble there. Get these little ones lined back up here again real quick. Okay, all the little guys and girls back down to the start hill. Remember, we go right down the green here. All the way back. There you go. Come on, buddy. Oh, no, he transferred. Yeah, so out of moto number 1, the 2 transfers on that first race were Oliver and Dominic. So they go straight to the main event. And then in the second race, it was Grayson and George with the automatic transfer to the main event. So they get to sit out round number 2. We'll get moto number 1 lined back up again momentarily. So moto number 2, we're going to have Parker, Lily, and Laura. All right, here we go down that 4th straightaway. They're fast little feet moving really quick. Up front there, we've got Parker Evans coming. Looks like he's going to take the win here today, with Laura following through in the 2nd place. And Lily taking up the 3rd. So those are the 4 that are going to move on to our main event. Moto number 2, we've got Brody, Liam, and Lillian battling it out for those spots. And here they come. They're already racing down this track. The first place is going to be Liam. See if he hold on all the way to the end. Oh, we got a battle for 2nd place between Brody and Lillian, and it's going to be Lillian taking the 2nd spot there. All the way down to our main event here. We'll get these little kiddos wrapped back up again. So in our main event for moto number 1, we're going to have Parker, Dominic, Ollie, and Laura be our 4 competitors there. And in moto number 2, we're going to have Liam, Grayson, George, and Lillian.
Probably don't get a trophy for last place, do you?
All right, moto number 1. We've got a barn burner here. We got 4 kids just battling it out real strong. Looks like we got Ollie up front, and in the second place, oh, too close for me to call. Let's see who ends up winning that one. Dominic taking the 2 and Laura taking the 3. Nice job. So in moto number 2, again, we've got Liam, Grayson, George, and Lillian. They're lining up there on that start hill. Here they come. Now. Go, go, go. All right, we got Liam, Grayson, George. Let's see, we got them lined up all the way to the end, and at the line, it's going to be the 209 bike of Grayson with the win. And the 965 bike of George Johnson takes the 2, and then Liam taking the 3rd place. Nice job today, racers. We'll have, as a reminder, we'll have motos posted here momentarily for the bigger classes, and we'll get started on the big boy and girl races momentarily. Here we go. Okay, we've got motos posted already. Motos 3 and 4 needed to have a repost. So again, motos 3 and 4 got a repost. So if you can please take a look at those. Remember, riders, if you see any discrepancies, whether it's your name, your bike number, something like that, please let us know in registration right away so we can get that corrected before racing starts. first up, moto number 3. This is our 7 and 8-year-old mixed open, class of 7. So moto number 1, we're taking the top 3 to that main event. And out of the gate, we got John Jones, Devin, Nick, Bella, Thomas, Charlotte, and Aubrey. Up front there, black and gray jersey, heading into corner number 1, coming down that second straightaway. That is John Jones. Pretty good lead here, followed closely by Devin, then Thomas, our top 3 spots there. So John Jones again leading the straightaway down the last way, Devin with the 2, and it's going to be Thomas with the 3. Moto number 4, 9-10 open. 5 riders total, taking our top 2 out of to the main event qualifier. So we've got Ryan, Mason, Zach, Lincoln, and Dylan. Up front, you've got the Gold Cup 2, that's Mason, followed closely by Ryan. Then in that third place, riding for Bent Rim, I believe that should be Dylan Carnage. There you go, and that's going to be our top 3 riders going to that main event. Moto number 5, 8-year-old cruiser. This is a total points race, so how they cross is how they finish for the total day here. Up front, though, Alex Robinson riding there, Buddy Bailey, leading the charge there. Oh, did we do a little moto roulette? My fault, folks. Oh, opens, just crushing me here. Yeah, thanks. I haven't called a race in a while. Really appreciate that. We call that moto roulette. Sometimes we need to change the riders around here a little bit, give them a chance to get a breather, etc. So now we're back on to moto number 8. This is 5 and under novice. Thanks for that, folks. Appreciate it. So we've got Abigail, Cool Hand Luke, Hank, and Declan up front there. So Declan holding down that 4th spot, with Abigail, Cool Hand Luke, and Hank taking up those top 3. Up front, that's going to be Cool Hand Luke. And we got a battle for second place. There it goes, with Hank taking up that 2nd spot. Nice job. Whoa. Hold the gate, please. We're on motor number 9. We've got 7 novice. We've got Leap and Liam, Ryder, Abel, and Mason. Our downed rider is back up. We're going to hold him just for a second, give these other riders a chance to come through. So up front, that is Abel. 2nd place, see if we can hold on all the way to the end. That's going to be Ryder. There we go. Now we're going to go back to Moto 5. Thank you. So now we're back to Moto 5, which is 8 cruiser. Peyton, Gannon, and Zach. So this is our total points race that I was expecting here a few minutes ago. So we've got, again, Peyton, Gannon, and Zach Attack Haugen. So up front, that's Gannon Zilke, followed closely by Zach Attack Haugen, and Peyton taking up the 3rd. Down into that last corner, coming down the 4th straightaway. Gannon got a comfortable lead here, followed by Zach and Peyton. Motor number 6, 10 cruiser. Never mind, folks. Now we're doing another motor roulette. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. 10 novice. This is motor number 10, Emilio, Allie, Brant, and Madeline. Up front there, we've got Emilio and Allie Cade, followed by Brant and Madeline. Going into that last corner, looks like Emilio's got a pretty strong lead. And he's going to take the 1, followed by Allie with the 2. Moto 11, then 13 novice. Jeremy, Landon, and Ethan up front there. We've got Jeremy, followed by Landon, and Ethan with the 3rd. See how this plays out going to that last corner down that last straightaway. Jeremy, Landon, and Ethan. It looks like that's how it's going to finish out. Moto number 12, 36-40 novice here. And we've got 4 riders this time, so we're taking the top spot for the automatic transfer to the main. We've got Brian, Ryan, Adam, and Caitlin up front here. That's going to be the 37 bike of Brian. Followed by Ryan, Adam, and Caitlin here. Not necessarily in that order, but up front there we've got Brian, followed by the 2nd place of Ryan, and then Caitlin. Moto 13, this is 6 intermediates. We got 6 riders taking our top 2 to that automatic transfer to the main event. We got Braden, Jacob, Blake, Oakland, Lucas, and Nicholas. So up front, looks like we've got Braden Swedin, followed closely by, the little racing going on there in that first corner. Real tight riding. But Braden up, still holding on. Battle for 2nd place between Oakland and Jacob. Up front, though, it's definitely going to be Braden going into that final corner, followed closely by Oakland. Then the 816 bike, Jacob. Moto number 14, 9 intermediate. This is a total points race. So we've got Dave, Tom, and Vinny Danger Lundeen. Up front, got a little bit of a battle between Dave and Thomas. Got a pretty good handle on that going into the corner. They're going to go single file down that last straightaway. Looks how that's how we're going to cross here with Thomas, Dave, then Thomas, then Vinny. Moto number 15, 10 intermediate, another total point race. Cody, Devin, and Quinn Geving. Coming down that first straightaway, that's Devin in front, followed closely by Cody and Quinn. So again, up front, Devin holding down the race there, looking pretty strong. Barring tragedy, looks like he's going to get the win. Followed by the 236 bike of Cody, and then Quinn. Moto number 16, John Jones, Caden Kay, Kenny, and Amy. Taking our top spot, goes on to that automatic to the main event. We got a real strong battle up front between the Caden and I believe that's Amy. See if that's how it works. Oh, nice move there in the 3rd corner. Got a battle for the front. And the 4 bike of Crazy Train, gonna catch that one. Moto 17, 1927 intermediate. We got Austin, Blake, Kyle, and Hayden up front. We got Blake Devine coming into that final corner. Followed by the 406 bike and the 752. It looks like 752 of Austin took the 2nd. Moto number 18, 41-45 intermediates. We've got Todd, Nick, Taylor, Patrick, Uncle Sam Haugen, and David Haas. Up front, that we've got Taylor Reedman here, one of the local riders, world number 5. Followed by Zach Haugen and the rest of the crew. So Taylor takes the win. Zach Haugen looks like he's going to take the 2. With a little cheer at the end. Moto number 19. This is our 7-year-old girls class. Whoa! A hard crashed on the first straightaway. Hold that gate, please. Aubrey, Charlotte, and Jackknife Jenna. Charlotte's the one that... So we've got the World 7 there up front, riding for Factory Stats Elite Camp in that 2 spot. Another strong local rider here. of Jenna. Our downed rider's back up again. Thanks for all the cheers. She's going to ride it out. Tough little kid. Sometimes that happens in racing. But by finishing off the race, you still get the points, and that's important as well, as long as we're safe to do so. We'll give her a chance to finish off her ride. Up next is going to be moto number 20, which is 8 girls. We've got 3 total riders, so we've got Callie Voigt, Alma, and Belloc. Let's give this little girl a round of applause as she comes down that 4th straightaway. Toughen it out. All right, moto number 20. So we've got Callie Voigt up front, battling hard there with Alma and Bella. Into the first corner there. Looks like that's going to be Callie. Ooh, very strong race here between Bella and Callie. But Callie's got the lead so far, coming through that second corner with Bella right on her heels, followed by Alma. All the way to the end. Look at this. This is going to be a battle right to the end. Looks like Callie's going to pull it out there at the end. Good for her. With Bella taking the 2, Alma taking the 3. Moto 21, 10 girls. Emily, Madison, and Sophia. So up front, we've got Sophie in. Whoa, nice riding. We've got Sophie and Maddie up front there, followed by Emily Haugen taking the 3rd. Nice move there in corner number 3. What do we think there, scores? So Maddie ends up taking the 1, Emily will take the 2, and Sophie takes the 3 for moving over on that last straightaway. You're not allowed to do that to impede another rider's progress, and that's the call. So moving off to moto number 22, 8 experts, Trevin, Carson, Earl, Zach, and Gannon. Up front, we've got the Gold Cup 1 of Gannon, followed by, was that Swedine taking the 2, I believe? Moto 23, 9 experts, Mason, Tayton, Dylan, Jacob, and Lincoln. Makes you wish when every kid was named Bob and Bill and Joe, nice and easy. Gold Cup number 2, expert plate number 2, following the state, second place, so that's Mason up front, followed by Tayton in the 2. Coming down that 4th straightaway here, that's how it's going to finish up. With the Gold Cup 1, and then this, or Gold Cup 2, excuse me, then the State 2 is their top 2 finishers moving on to that main event. Moto 24, 10 experts. We've got Bryce, Bodie, Ryan, Dale, and Alex. Up front here, that's the number 6 bike of Alex Robinson, followed closely by Ryan, then Bodie Bailey in the 3rd. Single file line all the way down the track. Good move coming down that 3rd corner, out of that 3rd corner, but it's going to finish up with Alex taking the 1 and Ryan taking the 2. So, second round, back to staging, please. Second round riders, please, back to staging. Moto 25, this is our 12 experts. Up front, we got Jumpin' Joe Wilmert, followed by Hunter Gruba. And in that 3rd spot, that is Brayson Johnson. That's how it's going to cross. Moto 26, 14 experts is another total points race. We got Jennifer, Jazz Metler, Oliver, and Malia. I hope I pronounced your name right. Apologize if I don't. Up front is Oliver, followed by Jennifer, and then taking the 3rd place there is Malia. And that's how it's going to finish out. Oliver with the 1, Jennifer with the 2, and Malia with the 3. Again, second round back to staging. Second round back to staging. If you did not transfer out in that first series, and we'll get it kicked off here with moto number 3 momentarily. Okay, we got riders up in the gate again here, folks, for moto number 3. This is our 7-8 mixed open. Hopefully we'll do a little better job when we get into this moto roulette on motos 6 and 7. We'll try and do a little bit better next time. So we're going to have Nicholas, Bella, Charlotte, and Aubrey taking our top 3, dropping the 4th rider. Good. All right, here we go, folks. Moto number 3. And they're off. Nicholas, Bella, Charlotte, and Aubrey. Up front, that's Bent Rim Racing. That's going to be Bella up front there. Followed closely by, as soon as I see a number plate, then I can tell you. So up front, we've got Bella, followed closely by the world number 7 of Charlotte. Certainly a great accomplishment. Then we've got Aubrey taking the 3rd. So up front, we've got Bella. Then it's going to be the World 7 of Charlotte, followed by Aubrey. Moto number 4. Moto 6, sorry. We've got 10 Cruiser, Tayton, Bodie, and Alex up front there. Sorry, folks, that's not 10. This isn't 6. Ah, they got me. This is Moto 6. Here we go. So, Tate and Bodie and Alex, sorry about that, folks. Sometimes we have to move motos around like I described. Try and stay on it, but once in a while it does get difficult. Up front, we've got Alex, followed by Bodie, followed by Tayton. And that's how it's going to go across. So we got Alex, then Bodie, then Tayton. So now we're back to, this looks like big kids. Moto 7, 1720 Cruiser, Malia, Alex, and Blake. So up front, that's Alex, followed by Blake, then Malia. Coming through that second corner, down through that 3rd straightaway. Looks like that's how we're going to finish up here, assuming no major situations. So Alex, then Blake, then Malia. Moto 8, 5 and under novice. So we've got Abigail and Declan and Hank. Here they come through that first corner, coming around there. Each rider looking really strong, giving it their all. Up front there, that's Declan. Or I'm sorry, that's Hank. I'm sorry, those little tiny numbers. Followed by Abigail. And then in the 3rd place there, that's going to be Declan. So as we continue down there, looks like we're going to have the number 773 of Hank, followed by Abigail, and then Declan picking up the 3rd. So Moto 9, 7 novice. Thank you. Moto 9, we've got Leap and Liam, Ryder, and Mason. Up front here, number 176 bike, that's Leap and Liam. Leading the charge down that 3rd straightaway. Going into that 3rd corner here, that beautiful flag sponsored by J. Robinson Construction, all the way down. Looks like it's going to be Leap and Liam in the front, followed by Ryder, and Mason finishing it out. Moto 5, 8 Cruiser, Peyton, Gannon, and Zach Attack Haugen. Up front, that is the number 1 plate of Gannon, followed by Zach and Peyton. As they come through that 3rd corner all the way down that rhythm section here. Looks like we got Gannon up front, Zach Haugen going to take the 2, followed by Peyton picking up that 3rd spot. So now we're going back to Moto 10. So we should be done with Moto Roulette now. 10 novice. We're back to Allie, Brant, and Madeline. Up front, we've got the 903 bike of Allie taking the charge, followed by 146 bike of Brant, and Madeline took a tumble here. We'll get her straightened out here momentarily. Coming through that 3rd corner. Looks like we got Allie holding on all the way to that finish line. with Brant taking the 2 and Madeline taking the 3. We'll give our down rider a moment here, get a chance to get settled out again. Remember, folks, concessions is still open today. You've got some terrific food there available to everybody, whether it's a meatball sub or one of those yogurt parfaits. We've also got different clinics every Thursday that you're welcome to sign up for. Our down rider's back up again. Let's give a round of applause to her. Looks like she's going to take a breather and come off the track. We'll give her a moment to do so. And we should be back to Moto 11, which is 13 novice, Jeremy, Landon, and Ethan. Total points race. All right, we got real strong riders coming down that first straightaway. This folks isn't easy. You got to give it a shot, give it a chance. You can always come out for a free night of practice, and your first race is included. Great way to get introduced to the sport if you'd like to give it a shot. Up front, we got Jeremy, followed by Landon, with Ethan picking up the 3rd. So again, Jeremy and Landon up front. See if this is how it's going to go. Both riders pulling hard for the finish. At the end, looks like Jeremy's going to hold on to the 1 with Landon taking the 2 and Ethan taking the 3. Moto number 12, we've got Ryan, Adam, and Caitlin. Up front here, we've got the 634 bike of Adam, followed by the 854 bike of Ryan and Caitlin taking the 3rd. Coming through that 3rd corner, we got a battle up front here, folks. Let's see if this is going to pan out all the way to the finish line. 854 bike. That's going to be Ryan with the 634 of Adam taking the 2 and Caitlin taking the 3. Motor number 13, Little Tykes. We got 6 intermediates. We've got Jacob, Blake, Lucas, and Nicholas. Coming down that 3rd straightaway, or the 3rd corner, excuse me, into that 4th straightaway. Up front, we've got the 816. That's going to be Jacob taking the win. Motor number 14, 9 intermediate. Dave, Thomas, and Vinny. Up front, we've got the State 7 bike of Dave, followed by Thomas, followed by Vinny Danger, Lundeen in the 3rd. Up front, State 7 doing it, staying nice and smooth through that rhythm section. That's how it's going to finish. Dave, Thomas, then Vinny. Moto 15, 10 intermediate. Cody, Devin, and Quinn. Coming out of that first corner, riding that 2nd straightaway, brand new, just rebuilt here over the last couple weeks. Up front there, we got Devin, followed by Cody, followed by Quinn. Similar to the first race, looks like we got a single file line all the way down to the finish line. So Devin with the win. Cody's going to take the 2, followed by Quinn with the 3. Moto number 16, which is 13 intermediate. So we've got John, Caden, and Amy. Whoa, losing a rider there on that 2nd straightaway. Up front, it's going to be the 589 bike of Caden. Got a battle there all the way into that 3rd corner. Oh, trying to make a move. Able to hold his line, and he's going to walk away with the win. Again, the 589 bike, followed by the 177 bike. And Amy taking the 3rd. We'll give her a chance to catch her breath here on that 2nd straightaway. There we go, folks. She's up, and looks like she's going to ride this one out. Nice job. There we go. Way to stay tough. Got a tear in her eye, but she's going to finish it out. Good for her. Give her a round of applause, folks. It's not easy to get back up and ride when you got some bruises. So, moto number 17, 19 to 27 intermediate. Taking our top 2 riders to that main event. So we're going to have Austin, Kyle, and Hayden. All right, gate comes down. We've got a real strong start off the front there. Looks like Thunder Beach colors of Austin Tufty leading the charge, followed by, I believe that's Kyle in the 406 bike, and Hayden taking that third. Coming down that 4 straightaway. Again, Austin with the 1, Kyle with the 2, Hayden with the 3. Moto number 18, 41-45 intermediate, taking our top 3 riders to that main event. So we've got Todd, Nick, Patrick, and Dave. A little back and forth action on that first straightaway. Up front there, that's the 141 bike of Todd Wilson, followed by fellow teammate there in that second place, David Haas. They're getting real close here, see how that finishes out, and that's going to be the way it goes. Followed by the third place of Sandy Bicycle, Patrick Kellerman. Excuse me if I got the last name wrong, I apologize. Motor 19, 7 girls, Aubrey, Charlotte, and Jackknife Jenna. So up front, that's going to be Charlotte all the way to the line, with Jackknife taking the 2 and Aubrey with the 3. Moto number 20, 8 girls. This is a total points race. Callie Voigt, Alma, and Bella. Real strong ride all the way up through that second corner. We got Bella up front, followed closely by Callie, then Alma taking the 3rd. Real good racing here coming down that 4th straightaway. It's going to be a battle all the way to the end. And that's too close for me to call. Is it Callie taking the 1, Bella taking the 2, Alma taking the 3? That's how it goes. Motor number 21. We've got Emily, Maddie, and Sophia Johnson. Up front, we've got Sophie Johnson, followed by Maddie Voigt. Oh, nice move, cut under move there. Let's see if that pays off coming down that 4th straightaway. I didn't see the finish. Leave it up to our finish line judges. So that was Maddie. Maddie taking the 1, with Sophie taking the 2, and then Emily taking the 3. That's how it's called there. Motor number 21, 8 experts. Already catching up to me here on that 4th straightaway. Coming down, we've got the 84 bike of Earl, going to take the win there. Followed by Zach taking the 2. Moto number 23, 9 expert. 3 riders here. We've got Jacob, then Bent Rim Racing taking in that 2nd spot. Lincoln in the 3rd spot. So up front is the 98 bike, followed by Dylan taking that 2. Moto 24, 10-year-old experts. We've got Bryce, Bodie Bailey, and Dale. Up front, number 12 bike of Bryce, followed by Bodie Bailey. So Bryce in the 1, Bodie in the 2, and Dale in the 3. See, that looks like how it's going to finish. Moto number 25, 12-year-old experts. Taking our top 3 riders. So we've got Maniac Marcus Moore, Hunter Gruba. Whoa, followed by Brayson and Kean. Can get a little challenging standing over here on this side. So up front, that is going to be the 16 bike of Brayson Johnson, followed closely by Kean Grabinski. Last race of the second round here. This is 14 experts, total point race. Jennifer Jazz Metler, Oliver, and Malaya. I apologize once again. So up front, that's the 14 bike of Oliver, followed by Jennifer Jazz Metler in that 2 spot, and Malaya in the 3, into that last corner, coming down that final straightaway. Once again, Oliver with the 1, Jennifer with the 2, Leah with the 3. Okay, folks, that's our second round of racing. Take a short break, do some giveaways, and then we will be lining back up again for our main events here momentarily. Don't forget, concession stand is open and ready. Clinics on Thursday nights. Love to see folks out there improving their own skills and helping each of them take it to that next level. momentarily. A couple announcements here. Remember, with the winning team, has some abilities to earn a free team practice. For details, please go to our Facebook page, as there's a number of things that we're looking for, giveaways, fun prizes, etc. We've also got that concession stand still open, as we talked about. Clinics on Thursdays, different days give you different ideas, whether it's gait practice, running the rhythms, etc. Also, if you're a local rider and you've got 5 single-point races between January and August, we've got a swag bag full of fun little goodies sponsored by Full Tilt and Rum River. So if you might be eligible for that, we've got a list to verify. Please stop by registration. We'll be kicking off main events here momentarily. Once again, we do appreciate, as you and yours might keep an eye on some of the garbage that might end up on the track. We are fully run by a volunteer staff here, and we're trying to get home just like you are. So if you see any trash on the ground, please pick it up. We do appreciate it. Main events coming up shortly. Like super shortly. Like now, Larry says. Cue the music. No, thank you. We do not want you to sing. We appreciate it, though. Love the offer. Love the enthusiasm. Okay, riders in staging, please. Riders to staging if you're not there already. We're going to be kicking this thing off here. In a moment, we'll get the music queued up. Our 7 to 8-year-old mixed open. Going to have John Jones, Devin, Bella, Thomas, Charlotte, and Aubrey. Those riders are making their way up to that starting line. We are lined up, ready to go. Once again, John, Devin, Bella, Thomas, Charlotte, and Aubrey. Gate drops down, heading down that first straightaway. That looks like it's going to be John Jones up front there. Followed closely, I believe, by Devin. Up front, John Jones, followed by the 726 bike of Devin and the 198 bike of Thomas. John Jones leading the way down that fourth straightaway, followed by Devin. And Thomas holding on for that third spot, and that's the way the top 3 spots are going to go, folks. Moto number 4, 910 open. Ryan, Mason, Lincoln, and Dylan. Up front, that's Ryan Merkowitz. Holding on that charge. In the second place there, that's Mason in the 2. followed by the number 29 bike of Lincoln in that third spot, being closely by Dylan. Oh, got a move there that happened in corner number 3. So up front, that's going to be Mason with the 1, Ryan with the 2, and number 29 bike of Lincoln. Moto number 5, 8-year-old cruiser. This is Peyton Gannon and Zach Attack Haugen. So up front there, we got the number 1 bike of Gannon, followed by number 2 bike of Zach Attack, or in 2 spot, excuse me, Zach, followed by the 3 spot, which is Peyton. They're going single file down that last straightaway, coming by the crowd. So Gannon with the 1, Zach's going to take up the 2, and Peyton with the 3. Moto number 6, Tayton, Bodie, and Alex Robinson. Up front, that's Alex Robinson, followed by Bodie Bailey, and Tayton with the 3rd. So into that 3rd corner, they're coming out, riding through that rhythm section once again. Single file line. So that's going to be Alex, followed by Bodie, and Tayton with the 3. Moto number 7, Malia, Alex, and Blake Devine. Up front, that's Alex Antil, followed by Blake Devine and Malia. Alex Antil up front, holding down the charge with the Blake with the 2, and Malia with the 3. Moto number 8, 5 and under novice. We've got Abby, Cool Hand Luke, and Hank, our top 3 riders from today's racing. Up front there, riding for Dingmans. That looks like Cool Hand Luke. A little bit better as they get closer. We'll see how that's shaking out. Yep. So that's Luke up front, followed by the 773 of Hank, and the 3rd place of Abby. All 3 riders keeping it upright, doing their best. Making a move in that 3rd corner. Oh, nicely done, nicely done. So that's Hank taking over that 1st spot. And that's how it finishes. Hank with the 1, Luke with the 2, and Abby with the 3. Moto number 9, 7-year-old novice. We got Liam, Ryder, and Abel. Up front there, that's the 206 bike of Abel, followed by the 176 of Liam and Ryder, both exchange back and forth as they come back around. Got some racing going on here today, folks, with these little tykes. Up front, it's still got Abel all the way to the line, followed by Ryder and Liam with the 3. Moto number 10, 10-year-old novice. Emilio, Allie, and Brant. Up front, the 272 bike of Emilio, followed by the 903 of Allie, and the 3rd place is Brant, going into that last corner, riding real smooth. So that's Emilio taking her down that final straightaway, followed by Allie, and it's going to be Brant with the 3rd place. 13 novice, motor number 11, Jeremy, Landon, and Ethan. Up front, that's the 217 bike of Jeremy, followed by the 243 of Landon. 3rd place is with Ethan. Coming out of that 2nd corner, going hard. Down that 3rd straightaway, riding really smooth. The 217 bike of Jeremy takes the win, with the 243 bike of Landon taking the 2nd, and the 983 of Ethan will take the 3rd. Into moto number 12, 36 40-year-old novice. Brian, Ryan, and Adam up front, the 37 bike of Brian. Once again, heading into that 3rd corner, 4th straightaway, hoping to keep the rubber side down, and that's the way it's going to go. Brian with the 1, the 854 bike of Ryan with the 2, and the 634 bike of Adam with the 3. Moto number 13, 6 intermediate, lining up in the gate there. We've got 5 riders in this one: Braden, Jacob, Blake, Oakland, and Lucas. Coming out of the gate strong, everybody bunched up, looking for position, trying to keep their feet moving fast. Into that 1st corner, doing a great job, riding super hard. That should be the 8:17 of Lucas up front, followed by the 8:16 of Jacob. And then Bent Rim in the 3rd place, Synergy Rider in the 4th place. So up front, Lucas Tyson, riding smooth. He's going to take the win. 2nd place, battle for 2nd place, is going to be 8:16 bike of Jacob. And the 3rd place riders at Bent Rim Racer. That is Oakland, I believe. Moto number 14, 9 intermediate, Dave, Thomas, and Vinny. Up front, we've got Dave, followed closely by the 2nd place of the 198 bike, which is Thomas. Come down that last straightaway, going past moms and dads. It's going to be Dave, then Thomas, then Vinny, Danger, Lundeen with the 3rd place. Moto number 15, 10 intermediates, Cody, Devin, and Quinn. Up front there, that's the 726 bike of Devin, followed by the 236 bike of Cody, and the 156 bike of Quinn taking that 3rd place. All the way through that last corner, final straightaway, waving to the crowd. There you go. That's going to take the win for the day. Cody with the 2 and Quinn with the 3. Moto number 16, we got 13 intermediates, John Jones, Caden, and Kenny. So up front, the 177 bike of John, followed by the State 4 bike of Kenny. And Caden in that 3rd spot. Riding hard, looks like we've got some moves to be made. Coming, oh, looks back and gets all the way to the line. That should be the 177 bike of John Jones, holding on all the way to the end. Kenny takes the 2, and Caden takes the 3. 19 to 27 intermediates, Moto 17, Austin, Blake, and Kyle. Blake Devine up front, riding smooth. He's going to take the 1 with the 752 bike of Austin with the 2, and Kyle with the 3. Moto 18, 41-45 intermediate. We've got Todd Wilson, Taylor Turbo Riedemann, Patrick, Sam, and David up front. That's going to be Taylor, followed by Todd and Zach. Then David again on the 4th spot. So up front, we've got Turbo Taylor Riedemann. Todd Wilson going to hold on for the 2. Followed by Uncle Sam with the 3. Motor number 19. 7-year-old girls. This is a total points race. So we've got Aubrey, Charlotte, and Jenna Clems. Up front, that's the 7 bike of Charlotte, followed by the 6 bike of Jenna. And Aubrey picking up that 3rd spot so far. Still pedaling though, so she's not giving up quite yet. All the way to the finish line, and that's how it's going to finish. Number 7 bike of Charlotte. Jackknife Jenna gets the 2, and Aubrey gets the 3. Moto number 20, 8-year-old girls. Callie, Voigt, Alma, and Bella. Up front, we've got Callie, followed closely by Bella. And then the 27 bike of Alma in the 3rd. These two battled it out going into that last corner. Moves being made, pedals being flung. It's going to be a fight all the way to the end. But it looks like it's going to be Callie Voigt holding on till the end, followed by Bella with the 2, Alma with the 3. Moto 21, 10-year-old girls. This is a total points race. Emily, Maddie, and Sophia. Up front, that's Sophia. Followed by the 2 spot of Maddie Voigt. And the 3 spot of Emily Haugen. Coming down that last straightaway, pedaling all the way to the end. And that's going to be Sophia with the 1, Maddie with the 2, and Emily with the 3. Moto number 22, 8 experts. Carson, Earl, Zach, and Gannon. Up front, that's the Gold Cup number 1 of Gannon. Number 2 spot there is Carson Swedeen. And in the 3rd spot is Earl Stokel. So Gannon riding all the way to the finish, taking that win with Carson with the 2, and the 84 bike of Earl with the 3. Moto number 23, 9-year-old experts. A little faster, everyone makes it a little harder to get calling. So up front, battling the 2 number 2s, we've got the State 2 with the Gold Cup 2 going back and forth. Then it's the 98 bike and the 53. So once again, the 2 number 2s battling it out. Gold Cup 2 made it through the final corner the cleanest. Going to cross the line with the win. So Mason with the 1, Tayton with the 2, 98 bike, Jacob with the 3. Moto number 24, 10-year-old experts, Bryce, Bodie, Ryan, and Alex. So we got Alex Robinson followed by Bodie, then Bryce and Ryan. Up front, Alex Robinson coming through that corner, Bodie Bailey hot on his tail. Keeping it smooth, keeping the rubber side down. So it's going to be Alex with the 1, Bodie with the 2, Bryce with the 3, and Ryan with the 4. Motor number 25, 12-year-old experts. Raging Roy, Jumpin' Joe, Hunter, Brayson, and Kian. Up front, that's Jumpin' Joe, followed by Roy Gooden and Hunter Gruba. Kian Graminski, they're all tied up there. So that's Jumpin' Joe going to take the 1. The number 2 bike, Roy with the 3, Kian with the 3. I think I said Roy with the 2, Kian with the 3. That's what I meant to say. 14-year-old experts, Moto 26, Jennifer Jazz Metler, Oliver and Malia. Up front, that's Oliver, followed by Jennifer Jazz Metler and Malia. Coming through that last corner. 14 bike of Oliver, keeping it smooth, throwing in a little style, a little jumping. So he gets 1. Jennifer gets the 2, and Malia with the 3. And that wraps up our racing for today, folks. Thank you so much for coming out. Remember all the clinics that are still open to riders. You'll see sign-ups and announcements about it throughout the area. Remember to please pick up any garbage you might see. We certainly appreciate that. All of the team events that are coming up, you can win different things. And I believe we'll keep the track